Greetings, beloved friends. This is Gilles, and I come to you today to make a second part to this video about romantic love and divine love. I started speaking about deep connections, soul connections, for lasting relation, long-lasting relation. Creating families is mostly what most soul will want, and because long-term relationships are where the maximum growth can be created. And of course, as Pisces, that's most of what we are looking for: deep connection with a fusion potential. We're very idealistic and very sensitive, and that may be a double-edged sword. But I'm not really here to speak of my own process. But essentially, relationships everything is relationship. They can be either romantic or platonic. But it all depends on what you're looking for. Basically, it's not what I'm saying; it's what you're looking for. Some people are looking for a long-term relationship. Otherwise, others are looking for short-term or casual relationship. One night, even if it's 1 night, 1 week. If you put your love, if there is love between in the relationship, it will be positive. If there is no love in intimacy and sex, then it may be cause for suffering later on. So it depends on what everybody is looking for. There is no really right or wrong. There is that which your soul wants, and for that you have to turn to your own heart. Of course, deep soul connection cannot be brushed off. It is something when you turn to your soul, sometimes you receive information years ahead of their manifestation that gives you the time to align with, but you cannot brush them off. Those were planned by your soul, by you, before you even came in here. And so, but essentially, I wanted to say that no matter what kind of relationship you're looking for, you should always put your own soul's connection to your God self first, because putting your happiness in the hands of someone else is madness. This person may just choose to play with. There can be all kinds of things that can happen. So by putting your own well-being in your own hands first, your relationship to yourself first, then that allows for harmonious and peaceful relationship to unfold in your life. So you want to connect to your soul, to your spirit, to your God self that is primal. It is a win-win situation, and your source will never take away what's something that has meaning for you. It will realign you. The more you turn inward to the love and connect to God, the more your life will have meaning, and in all matters. So you can surrender to your God self. Your God self is truthful to you. It is the real you. And that so when you are in this connection, things are finding their right place, because sometimes in our mind we misplaced things. We associate things that shouldn't be associated in the right way. So ask for divine order to be reestablished. Whenever you don't know, surrender it to your God self, and you'll see that God will put it back in order for you. Because within God there is all past, all future, all present, all memories. There is all man, all woman, all experiences. Everything is connected to the source, to the heart of hearts, and so you don't want to disconnect to your heart and soul, and so do not go too mental about it. Just follow your own intuition. In human relationship, that will the more you are connected to your own heart and soul, the more you will be able to be fulfilled within that, and eventually they will lead to eternal freedom in order to make the best potential to be fulfilled. But you have to be patient, because there's been years of negative programming that we've been working with, and self-judgment, and so you want to take the time and be patient and work with that, and work through your own process. Life is tailor-made for you. But you want to keep your goal to reconnect to that source, so that you are present in the moment, and so because in that source is present in the moment, but it's also a friend and it's a father, and so make your intention to do the Father's will, and you will achieve the greatest potential in not just in relationship but in all aspects of your life. Of course, it is not always an easy way. It is not easy to do that. It requires trust, it requires faith, it requires courage. But you may ask your guides to help you, to be clear, you have to be very precise in your mind in how you pray and what you invoke, what you ask for. The more precise you are, the faster things can happen. Ask that all things that are good and wanted come to you with grace and ease. That's always a good thing to invoke, to repeat that in terms of programming. Also, when you receive a guidance or an inspiration, you have to act upon it. And at this point, at some point, you may want to drop all the masks to be completely sincere with yourself and others, to allow your own light and love to come through within a discriminated fashion, of course. And also before you can, until you can find the right partner, or if you have it, or it doesn't matter, you want to know that your first relationship, your first responsibility is to yourself. So you want to give your love, your kindness, your friendship, your goodness to yourself before you can even expect it from another. You want to be gentle and patient. You do not want to be brutal in your response to chaotic things that happen in life, or even within your mind. You want to relax and breathe and give yourself the time to have an appropriate attitude in order to know what is appropriate, in order to adopt an attitude that is graceful in relationship to some certain things that are maybe ungraceful. So you may want to seek peace and harmony. It's always a good thing to ask for peace and harmony with yourself and in all other relationship. And so from there you are able to let things unfold. You don't have to fight or struggle. Of course, true power is a power that you may, the only true power is the power that you can exerce within yourself, within your mind, your emotional alignment and your behavior, because every external power, those who are manipulating, will find that at the end they will have to suffer the consequences, but all those, because those powers were illusionary. And so you want to be able to allow yourself to flow and so that you may enjoy the fullness of whatever life has to offer and the best potential of all relationships that come into your life. May you be blessed with love and light, and hope you stand in the eternal presence of your soul and learn to do that each and every day, so that your life becomes ever increasingly more attuned to that which you came here to do. I thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day. Namaste.